Hi, my name's Sam, and I'm going to share with you an amazing truth from the Bible. But first, two questions. Number one, where are you? Now, the chances are you're probably at home, or you might have just snuck off quickly to the park, or you're watching this from your hospital bed, or your sick bed, or you're still in bed. Well, here's the second question. Where are you going? Where are you really going? Where are you heading? Well, in this verse from Romans chapter 5 and verse 2, we see two amazing truths. Here it is. Through our Lord Jesus Christ, we have also obtained access by faith into this grace in which we stand, and we rejoice in hope of the glory of God. Romans chapter 5 and verse 2. See, in answer to that first question, where are you? The Christian's answer is grace. You are in grace. The verse before it, verse 1, tells us that we have peace with God. It's the sort of peace that will never leave you, because God will never leave you. He is Emmanuel. God is with us. It means that He's on our side. Later in Romans, in chapter 8, we read that God is for you. It means that nothing can separate you from His love. Where are you? You stand in grace. Now, of course, lots of things in life are uncertain, aren't they? And we're realizing that more and more. Health, relationships, and maybe you're thinking, what about my relationship with God? Is that now uncertain? Well, the answer is that it couldn't be more sure. You see, you stand in grace. And here's why. Notice that we received access by faith. Faith is simply believing what God has said about what God has done. So we didn't do anything ourselves to earn our way into God's grace, did we? We didn't do anything to fall into God's grace. And here's the best bit. We can't do anything to fall out of God's grace either. See, where are you? You're in the most secure place on the planet. You stand in the grace of God. And here's the second great truth. Where are you heading? Well, because you, the Christian, you stand in God's grace. Second, you hope for God's glory. God's glory sounds like a religiously sort of word, doesn't it? Glory. But really, it just means brilliant. You're heading for the most brilliant, amazing, perfect future. Of course, this isn't anything that we deserved. Earlier in Romans, in chapter 3, we're told that we sinned against God. We've rebelled His way, we've put ourselves first. And so we fell short of the glory of God. It's why the world does get sick, why we do suffer, we miss people, we get sad, we get lonely. Ultimately we die. But wonderfully, what we fell short of because of sin, God, because of grace, has raised us to. We have now the hope of the glory of God. This means that where are you? Well, where are you might be in a very different place to where you were 3 months ago. You might be feeling all sorts of things now that you've never felt before. But you should know that all through today, tomorrow, and the rest of your life and into eternity, where do you stand? The grace of God. And therefore, whatever your future, you're worried about your life, the next 3 months, the next 3 years, will I even have that long? Well, your future is also secure. The hope of the glory of God. So why not take a moment in your heart to thank God for the grace that He has shown you and for the glory that is to come. If you would like to find out more about this great news, check out the website you found this on, or speak to the friend who shared this with you.